Hi everyone! Welcome back to Cabbage is a Bird. We're doing something a little bit differently today. We are doing a snack review because I like snacks and there's a lot of places around me to get snacks. So I'm going to show you some random snacks that I bought and try them for your amusement. By the way, this beautiful person right here, this is my husband. His name is Luke.
Hi.
He's great. Gotta wave with your other hand because the camera didn't pick it up. Hello!
Hi, everybody. She just wants an excuse to eat snacks.
Yes. But around where I live, there are a whole bunch of like international food type markets. A lot of them specifically catering to like Asian type foods. So we went to two different places. And picked up, I don't want to count that, about 10 different snacks, and we're going to try them and give them ratings, I guess, 1 through 5. 1 being not a big fan, 5 being, yeah, these are dope. Without further ado, I'm going to pick a random thing from an assortment of things that I have over here, and we're going to eat them.
What's a 1 through 5, though? Like, what would be a 1 and what is a 5? Like, what's our scaling here?
1 is you immediately spit it back out. 5 is you immediately reach for another.
Okay. So, okay, I think I can deal with that.
And we'll like give our examples of why we gave it our rating.
Okay.
Okay. You ready? We're ready. I'm hungry.
Best time to eat snacks.
These. They are dried green mangoes. Now, I'm sure most of you out there have eaten a mango. I've eaten a mango.
Yeah, plenty of mangoes. I love fruit.
Luke's eaten mangoes.
I like food.
I don't know if I've ever had like specifically like green mangoes, because most people think that like when fruits are green, they're not quite ripe yet. But it was a thing, and it piqued my interest, so we're going to eat it. It's a Philippine brand. They come in dried wads of things, sort of like dry, like regular mango that you would buy. Take. It's a giant. Come here. Smells like fruit.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing special. It smells a little sour, which I love sour food. So
Try.
Sure.
Try. I really hope my mic is not picking up our chewing too much. If it is, I will try and correct that. I'm sorry.
I doubt it will. Plus ASMR, it's a thing, right?
I'm not an ASMR channel. It doesn't have a lot of flavor to me. It's just like slightly sweet.
You burn your tongue or something? It just tastes like exactly like most dried fruit. It's really good. It's a little bit sour. It's pretty much right exactly what I expected to get.
I don't know. It tastes like he said, most dried fruit to me, which always just tastes like slightly sweet.
Well, I mean, it has like the powdered sugar on the outside, or it's slightly caramelized or something. Plus, the fruit itself is a little green, so you get that little bit tartness, which is like.
I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. Like, I would eat this more.
I would eat a ton of it, probably. I mean, it's fruit. I love fruit, so I guess I'm biased.
All right, special guest. 1 out of 5. What do you rate the dried green mango?
As far as snacks go, I'd probably give it like a 4.5, something like that, because I immediately want to eat more of it, and it's great, but I have the problem of it's not that right type of filling to be like something you would eat and then be done eating. It'd be one of those things that I'd eat and I'd still be hungry for real food, but that's just me.
So as far as ratings go, I'd give this like a 3. It's like right in the middle ground. Like if I wanted a snack, I would definitely go for these, and they're a snack that I wouldn't feel super guilty about eating because they're fruit. I mean, yeah, fruit has a lot of sugar in it, but it's natural sugar. So I feel less bad, as opposed to most of the other stuff I have next to me, which is all just shit tons of processed sugar and artificial flavoring. So I guess we did the healthy thing first. Anywho, next thing.
Well,
Two. Second thing.
yes, that comes after one.
So I'm cheating with these. I've actually had these before, but I wanted to show them to people because most people would look at these and not think anything of them. But they're really interesting flavor. So we're going to eat them, and you can see us eating them and understand the really interesting flavor.
Interesting, says you.
Yes. I believe these are, judging by the characters on them, I think these are Korean? Yeah. Those look like the Korean alphabet.
It has a lot of those sort of oblong O's, so I would generally agree with your statement.
Okay.
But as somebody that can barely speak English, don't take my word or
I was
hers.
like, any of you in the comments ever just want to like chime in and be like, actually, that's from over here and you're eating it wrong? Please do. Like, half the fun of these for me is learning new stuff. That's why the majority of these snacks I've never eaten before, because I like to try new things. So if you see something you're like, oh, that's a garbage brand, try this brand instead, let me know. I will try them. And we'll be food best friends. Okay? Scorched rice candy. These are sucky candies, by the way. When I first bought them, I thought they would be like chewables. They are not chewables.
You mean hard candy, not...
Sucky candy. You suck on hard candy.
Well, that gives the negative connotation that it tastes bad.
Oh, no. They taste good. I think these taste great. Ow. I don't know why I picked a hard candy for the second thing we eat.
Good job.
There's going to be some off-camera spitting back into wrappers, I think.
Probably a good idea, or time lapse, one of those fancy things. Good luck with editing that.
As most of you can probably tell, I edit my own videos.
What? You don't have a paid professional?
I am the paid professional.
Wait, you're paid? Nice.
I pay myself. So anywho, flavor. Not just joking around. To me, these taste a lot like caramel popcorn, but like slightly burnt.
Mm-hmm.
So you know those like when you like pop the popcorn in the microwave and you weren't quite paying attention, you get those like tiny, those with like an itty bitty bit of black on them. Dunk those in caramel, slightly burnt caramel, and that's what it tastes like. Which I don't mind slightly burnt caramel. It's got kind of like a bitterness to it. Burnt caramel has a bitterness to it.
I would think it's more of like a smoky flavor due to the burntness.
No. Burnt caramel is bitter as hell.
Mm. Well, I'm talking about just burnt things in general. You usually get that. I'm thinking like campfire. You burn your food a little bit, and it's a little extra kind of crispy, smoky, kind of charcoaly, I guess is how you'd sort of explain it.
Yeah, charcoal is bitter, though.
I don't know. I've never eaten charcoal. I've just had burnt food, and it tastes like burnt food.
Yeah, which is bitter. Well, mainly, we're getting a random food lesson here in the middle of our things.
Wow.
But a lot of sugars, when you burn them, so like anything that has sugar in it, you can caramelize it. That's why you can caramelize onions and they get sweeter as you cook them, stuff like that. If you cook them over long, though, the sugars go past caramelization to burnt, and it gives it a very bitter taste.
I'm not getting bitter.
And then no, this isn't bitter.
Okay.
But just like burnt caramel in general is bitter.
Never gone that far. Interesting.
Anywho, I'm going to discreetly dispose of this. No.
Yes,
So we can get on to the next thing.
But you didn't even rate it yet.
We're going to rate it without food in my mouth.
You're perfectly fine talking about it 10 seconds ago.
I'm learning to be a lady, okay? Anyway.
Well, I guess better late than never.
I really feel like I should give myself a 1 out of 10 scale, but here we are. We're at 1 out of 5.
That's why I gave half a point's difference.
We can do that. We can cheat. It's a 10 scale, but we're just saying it's a 5 scale. So I would give these probably because they taste really good. But once you've eaten one, you don't immediately go back for another one. And they are, I'm pretty sure if I read the ingredients, mostly sugar. Actually, let's find out. I have the bag. Yes. So the first two ingredients are corn syrup and then sugar.
Not surprised.
So, yeah, I wouldn't want to eat a whole bunch of them because it's just like eating a bunch of hard candies. It's a lot of sugar. You don't need that. But every now and then, grabbing one of those instead of like a peppermint or something, I would totally do. Would my breath smell nearly as good as if I had a peppermint? No. It smelled like burnt things. But in this day and age, it'll help people stay away.
So this one's I'm kind of torn on as far as scores go for at least me. When I think about it, it's not a candy or something that I would immediately go like, yeah, I'm craving this or I want this. It has the sugariness that kind of goes along with it, so it'll sort of hit that flavor. But the burntness, at least to me, is a little bit off-putting, and it does taste a lot like kettle corn though, which isn't bad. And it does give, because it's a hard candy, it makes it a little bit harder to like ingest it quickly. For me, that's sort of a problem because I just inhale food. So it sort of helps with making that whole like craving go away, which is really nice. So I'd probably still only give it about a 3 for me, just because I don't, the smoke flavor or the like burnt flavor is not really a thing for me. So yeah, only about a 3.
Surprised you gave it a higher rating than I did.
Yeah,
Let's
if it
see.
wasn't so savory or that sort, I'd probably have to give it lower.
Trying to decide what else to grab from the pile here. Oh yeah, my camera's a bit wonky today because it has a little field of view, and it's not used to having to deal with 2 whole people, but it's trying, and we love it.
I blame your chair more than the field of view.
I want
Jazz hands.
I want these. Camera. I don't know what these are. It does say product of Korea on the back though, so I know where these ones are from.
I don't
It
even know what's
says
inside.
handmade dalgona. I probably pronounced that wrong, so please let me know how to actually pronounce it if any of you down there know how. The reason I got this one is because it has 3 ingredients in it, which are sugar, cornstarch, and sodium bicarbonate, which for those of you who don't know is baking soda.
I was gonna say, is it sort of like Pop Rocks then?
Yeah, I'm expecting these to fizz. Like, sodium bicarbonate is what makes things fizz. The cornstarch is probably there to keep the sugar from sticking to itself. So yeah, this is literally, I think, just fizzy sugar, which, as someone who drinks a lot of fizzy water, I am down for.
Oh yeah, do we want to actually use our palate cleansers?
I don't need it yet. Yeah, we're drinking fizzy water on the side to try and, like, wash out random flavors. That is not what I expected it to look like.
Is it not like Pop Rocks? Wait, what the heck?
So like this. This is like almost like hard. I don't know if you can like hear it. Like hard taffy, almost. Which actually that makes sense. More food knowledge. If you heat sugar up enough, it starts getting caramely, and if you pull it off the burner before it gets too caramely, it kind of taffalizes. That color has me suspect, though. Usually just sugar doesn't get opaque like that, but it might be because it has cornstarch and baking soda in it.
Oh, smell it. It's pretty straightforward. It almost smells like.
It just smells like caramel. So yeah, this is sugar. And I'm hoping it's fizzy caramel, because that would be badass.
You can, if you look at mine, you can actually see a
there's
little
like
crack
tiny
and
ass little
holes.
bubbles.
Yeah, as you almost threw it on the ground.
Is this just nougat? Am I dumb? Is this just nougat?
Probably.
Like proper, like hard nougat.
Oh.
That's a flavor.
You don't like it?
I feel like it's almost trying to fizz.
No, I think it's
Like
just
once
really
you
airy.
like once you crunch it down.
Hmm.
I actually really like that.
It's not bad. It is really good. It kind of reminds me of the like Christmas sort of assortment stuff, and one of them kind of tastes really close to that.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure this is just hard nougat, and I was trying to be all fancy sciencey, be like, what if it's fizzing sugar? No, it's just like airy caramel,
Mm.
which is really good. Like I would like scale 1 to 5. That's like 4.5. Like I would eat that. I'm contemplating eating this whole bag right now.
I want some. It's not bad. I mean,
I'll share.
I guess 1 to 5 for me, it'd be. I don't know. For me and nougat, I guess, or whatever the heck this thing sort of is, I would say it's about the same as the sort of previous one. It's very similar, sort of in flavor to me. It's not bad. I'd
Yeah,
say,
I can see that. It's very like caramely. Yeah.
yeah, I'd have to say I'd have to give it a little bit lower rating, so like a 2.5 instead, just because it's not hard candy, so I still eat it too quickly. So I'd need more, which I guess is sort of the higher on the scale, is wanting to eat more, but it's
All scores are subjective. Don't worry.
okay. I'd have to give it a 2.5 then. So just because it doesn't stop me from eating more, but it has the like very similar flavor wise.
Yeah, you don't have to like pause for each one. Like you can just like num 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 and eat them all.
And that would make me sad. So I guess that's why I have to give it a lower score.
Okay. Oh, in case if you were worried, all of the stuff we bought will be eaten. Even if we don't like it, we will find a way to make sure that it's eaten. Even if we have to share it with people.
Yeah.
I'm not
have
in-
a present. I promise it's not trash.
I'm not into food waste, so like I wasn't going to buy things that I knew were like never going to be eaten. So like all of these are at least like somewhere on the scale of I'm pretty sure we would like them.
Hey, it's food. It's edible. We're gonna eat it.
Not all food is edible. I'm allergic to things.
Well, that's a you problem.
Like
not a
for those
me
of you that are
problem.
hoping to see like all the shrimp stuff that like some Asian cultures are known for, that's not here.
I know.
I cannot eat shellfish.
I wanted to get
And
it
even
anyway.
if it's shrimp flavor, I don't want to risk it because I don't know what to make shrimp flavor out of. But why risk an allergic reaction? We can just not eat it.
I know. I wanted them.
He did. He loves shellfish.
I like pretty much all good food. Thank you.
We're doing these next. These.
Ooh.
Because I don't know if you can read it because my camera's kind of jank. But these are hot and spicy chicken almond. There's no S, just chicken almond. But I don't know if you can see these little guys.
Other way.
Look at them. Aren't they cute? I was
Probably have
like,
to pull it back a bit.
focus. I don't know.
Give it some concentrate, yo. Give it orange juice.
These are amazing. I'm hoping these are amazing because the art on them is hilarious.
It's spicy. I love spicy food, so
Yeah, that's another reason I got it because he loves spicy things and I tolerate spicy things.
how can you tolerate it? It's literally like the flavor that opens your whole mouth.
Spice is not a flavor.
Well, isn't it?
This
isn't
also
it,
says product of Korea, so I think like all of the things we've tried, except for the mango so far, have been products of Korea, which is cool. Tear here. Oh, it's resealable. This one's our first resealable bag.
well, I mean, the other ones were like individual package for the.
The
hard
mangoes
candy.
were not, and the fizzy sugar was not.
Yeah, okay.
Sniff test.
Meow.
Does not smell spicy. Have some almonds. Some almonds.
They look like there's a very fine powder on it. How does it not smell?
I said
It
they don't
just
smell.
sort of smells like almond.
They don't smell spicy, is what I was saying. Like,
Yeah, it's not normal like Cajun spice.
Huh?
Doesn't look like it.
well, why would it be Cajun? It's from Korea.
I know. Well, I mean, it's not very flavor. Like there's no smell to it, which
It's
is
not like burn your nose hair spice like we're used to when we see spicy.
yeah, exactly.
So right off the bat, it's sweet.
It is spicy though as well.
Yeah, there's a bit of spice to it. I can definitely taste savory something, which I'm assuming is what they want to be chicken.
Yeah. This is really good.
Yeah, like these are bomb. Like already like 5 out of 5. It wasn't for the fact that they do have like enough of a heat to notice them, I would eat the whole damn bag.
That wouldn't stop me. I'd say it's 5 out of 5 for sure for me.
Yeah, these are 5, 5, 10 out of 10, whole damn scale.
I love it. Though people who are weak to spicy food might want to be a little careful on these. These are, for me, it's about a 4 on my heat scale, which is for most people around a 7. So,
like,
wouldn't necessarily suggest it if you're not into spicy food.
Shame for me. Like, there's a heat, but it's like if you were to touch your eye after eating this, you would have a bad time. I thought you were going to go touch your eye. I'm like, could you not?
No, the sort of spicy flavor, oddly enough, kind of reminds me of like spicy hot. What the heck do you call it? Flaming hot Cheetos. It's sort of the same heat.
The same like after heat, yeah. Just like one note hot, but the weird sweetness and like savory chicken flavor.
It's really good.
These are amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to start eating these more.
These are from Tom's Farm. That's the brand. Tom's Farm. These are dope.
Surprisingly good, actually.
If you can find these,
I'm gonna have
eat
to
them.
fight you for them.
Eat them. My channel, my almonds. What?
But you got the other one.
All things belong to us in this glorious day.
Yes, us, not you.
I see.
You get the first.
Do you want to pick something?
The pink one.
Want that?
I don't care. That one.
Alright, so yeah. 5 out of 5. You eat the almonds. The almonds are dope. Next, the pink one. Please. It's called Goo Goo Gummy. The back says they're product of Japan. Our first we know it's from Japan one.
Supposedly.
I picked these because there's peaches on them. And I like peach things.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite flavors.
Man, you're just tearing right in.
Have that?
Oh, it's like almost got dots on it like it's a dice. That is dope.
I mean, the dots are on the packaging.
I know it's on the packaging, but it's still like on there. So it'd be like if you go to D&D or something, that's like straight up. It's straight up on theme, yo. That's great.
So this is what they look like. You want to beat a guru this? That's what they look like.
Pasty on pasty. They'll really be able to see that.
Contrast. They look like Turkish Delight to me. I don't know if any of you know what the hell I'm talking about. If you went to a weird school like I did and read Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, our teacher actually brought us to the thing of Turkish Delight, so we knew what they were. I don't like Turkish Delight. They like to flavor them like rose, and rose is not one of my favorite flavorings.
See, this makes me think of, yet again, for Christmas, like those really squishy sweet candies that are almost like one step
Applets
solid.
and Cotlets, baby! That's the American version.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Turkish Delight's like the British version that's like rose flavored. Applets and Cotlets are the American version that are like apple flavored, and they put nuts in them because they hate children. For those of you who like those things, hello. For those of you who like those things, I'm joking. You're allowed to like things. I'm allowed to dislike things. We can still be friends. You're gonna unwrap it?
Very slowly.
Okay. We're gonna eat these now. I'm hoping they taste like peach. Chewy. You go first, because I have some thoughts.
Really? Okay. For me, I mean, it's very mild flavored. It's very sugary though, and I guess it just reminds me of my grandma's house because she used to have things almost exactly like this, not in individual packaging, but like in a giant can of food. Because at least for my family, if you go to my grandma's house, you're never getting out of there without eating something.
$10 says we go there. They're applets and cotlets.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I think it's really good.
That is the only food besides Turkish Delight I've ever seen that is the same consistency.
Yeah, if you've never had either of them and you're just trying to blindly describe it, it's like a slightly more solid jello with like sugar on the outside. Is how I guess I'd have to describe it.
Ranking.
The flavor is good. It's very weak though, but I wouldn't mind eating more of it. So I guess that would put it at around a 3-ish. It's not like amazing punch me in the face with a lot of flavor, so that's why I have to put it right in the middle. But it's not. There's nothing about it that I can say is like, yeah, this is burnt and that makes it bad. So I'd give it a solid 3.
Okay. I'm gonna give these a 1.5 for a very specific reason. I can't give them a 1 because the criteria for 1 was immediately spit it out, and I ate the whole damn thing. But let me paint you guys pictures. For those of you who lived through them, the 90s, Claire's. You walk in, and there's this little pinky peachy colored spray bottle.
What the heck?
You sneak it off the shelf because you want to give it a sniff. You spray it. You spray too much, and it gets in your mouth. That's what these taste like. These taste like peach body spray.
Really?
To me, yeah, they taste like peach body spray. Like, you get, like, the initial, like, sugar. Mm-hmm. It's not strong peach body spray, but it's definitely, like, sugar with a not-so-subtle hint of peach body spray. Like, I would probably eat them again, because, again, I don't want these to go to waste, and I didn't spit them out immediately. Husband likes them, so he might just eat them all.
I was going to say, I mean, there's nothing body spray. Like, when I think of body spray, I think it burns and it... I don't know. I'm used to using, like, man body spray, so when I think of it, it's like mace in my mouth, so I have no idea. He seems so far off.
Well, that's because you probably were never in a Claire's in the 90s, because that's not really your demographic. Like, Claire's in the 90s, peach body spray, tastes not so subtly of that.
I don't get it. She's crazy.
Which is fine to smell like. All of us wanted to smell like that, or like cool cucumber, but
what
not
do you
to
mean?
eat.
What are you talking we?
We.
Sure. Just killing half your demographic, most likely. Ugh.
I'll have you know anyone can smell like peaches if they want to.
Yeah, but when you're painting your picture of Claire's, I wasn't going
because that's immediately where my mind went. Like, as soon as I bit into it, I was like, I know this flavor, and it should not be in my mouth.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and you're crazy.
Okay, we're moving on to the next snack.
Woo.
We're just going to get these out of the way.
What do you mean out of the way? These look delicious.
These are squid snacks.
Squid snacks are delicious.
Bento squid snacks.
Ooh.
These are... I can't see where they're from, but the writing on it is definitely not Japanese.
No.
I don't know if you guys can, like, see that. Probably just looks like a blurry line to you, but that is not Japanese. Let's see. Product of Thailand.
Dang it, that's not where I was thinking. Wait.
So, yeah. He loves squid snacks.
I just like all seafood, and I love... Yeah.
Like, there's a brand of spicy squid snacks that he really likes. We didn't see what the store we went to the other day, so that's why we got...
Well, it's also cheating. It would be more things that we've
ones.
had before. So I gotta try
From
something
experience,
new.
I usually don't like squid snacks. Like, squid and octopus aren't my jam.
They're so good.
Yeah,
I love sushi, and this is like dried sushi, essentially. It looks like.
It is not. Sushi is specifically referential to... Oh, these are in... What? They're in strips.
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting them to be like the squid jerky you see.
What's that face? Yeah, smells like ocean. I mean, what do you expect? It's squid!
Come out!
He doesn't want to. You're being mean. Oh, that looks like... Oh, that's almost exactly like...
Looks like golden grams.
Well, don't expect golden grams. That makes me think a lot of, like, the one that was on the stick. Oh. Don't be so dramatic.
I'm taking this much because I don't like to waste food and I don't want to spit food out. And I'm a big baby.
Well, that's for sure.
Have some squid snacks.
Yeah, this is almost the exact same consistency as the other one. This doesn't have the stick. That's all it's missing.
This is also not resealable, so it's going to have to get eaten soon. Yay for you.
Hey, man. Smells like seafood to me.
So to me, it smells like fish food.
See, I'm thinking like, I've been to like Washington where you can actually eat right off the pier, like
You can
freshly
do that
caught.
in Oregon.
I know that, but
That's
like
where
the fancy
we live,
one.
by the way.
Well, right, but I mean the fancy place that I was over in Washington near Seattle area, over on the coastline, so a little bit.
Place.
Yeah, Pike Place, exact. Well, I think the technical place I was a
All of
little
our
bit
Washington
farther.
viewers are like, "How dare you?"
Well, it's not. Well, it's not exactly Pike Place because I remember it was a different seafood place, but nonetheless, it all has the same fishy smell. Like it's almost brand new right off the side. So I mean,
This does not smell brand new.
well, well yeah,
I'm
but
not
I mean,
as big into seafood. I love sushi as well, but like,
can I just eat it now?
put it in your mouth. I'm stalling.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm not spitting it out. I'm joking.
Allergic reaction?
No,
No.
it was just the aftertaste was kicking in.
Really?
It gets a 1. It was too small to spit out, but it gets a 1.
Weak.
I mean, I'm sure for what it is, and for people who like it, it's probably really good. I'm not a big fan of squid or like fishy tasting things, so it wasn't my jam. It did have like some kind of like sweetness to it, which was why I was checking the package to see if there was like sugar in there, but as far as I can tell, there's not. But yeah, you who actually like seafood, thoughts?
Pretty dang good. I'd give it about a 4.5 out of 5. It sort of starts out with a sweeter flavor. It's like almost like almost like a jelly that was then left out to like dehydrate a little bit. So that's why it sort of has that sticky tacky flavor.
I mean, it's jerky consistency.
Well, no, but the outside's sweeter. Like it's almost like honey that was like dried a little bit. That's why it's more like tacky flavor, like to start with. But then once you get past once you get past like the sweet flavor, then there's a little bit of like kick to it for spice, and then once you get past that, then that's to the actual jerky sort of umami flavor that I have to say is pretty good. I like it. Yeet.
Did you give it a ranking? I can't remember.
Yeah, 4.5 somewhere in there. It was good.
We're moving on to different things because I want new flavors in my mouth.
Ugh, so picky.
These mocha cake, made in the Philippines. You're getting all over the place today. I like how they spelled mocha, because I'm so used to seeing it as CH instead of CC. But I'm sure there's actually a reason for it. Ooh, it's going to be really loud in the mic. I apologize. Packaging!
I was going to say, why don't you just start with a knife or scissors?
Being fancy as hell over here.
What do you think it's going to be consistency? Is it going to be poofy and squishy, or do you think it's going to be like
It
very
looks like...
crackery? Or
Show you guys the package. They come individual package. They look sponge cakey to me,
yeah.
so I expected them to be soft. Let's see. Luscious mocha flavor wrapped in a light, delicate sponge cake. So yeah, I'm expecting these to be spongy. They're also a lot bigger than I thought they'd be.
Yeah, I was going to say they take very good
Oh,
care.
it smells good.
It has a lot of air to keep them
That's
correctly.
very soft. Fondling it.
Gonna have to start censoring you now.
Just like this. It smells really good.
I mean, yeah, it's like bread product plus It almost makes me think of Nutella, how it smells.
That makes sense, because mochas are coffee with chocolate in them.
Yeah.
So chocolate latte.
Makes
I've worked
sense.
as a barista.
I
know.
wonder if this is like something you would usually eat with like coffee or something like
You
those
could totally
British.
dunk this in coffee.
Yeah, I was gonna say sort of like the crumpets and tea or whatever, or coffee and mocha. I mean, it straight up looks like you would eat it with coffee.
Oh yeah. I'm here, go eat it now. They're very soft. It's like poof.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those things where you could see it pretty much melting in your mouth, sort of thing, where it's cutting through it like butter. Essentially, it's so soft. But it is very dry. It kind of makes me think this is almost has to go with coffee or something like that.
Yeah. Those who've had
Or tea.
those who've had like tiramisu, it's literally tastes like the lady fingers after you've like dunked them in the coffee to like soak up the coffee,
That's sort of what I was thinking of.
but less drippy because you didn't actually dunk them in coffee. You just made it coffee flavored. These are really good though. I like these. They're not as strong as I thought they would be, which makes them a lot easier to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was just like coffee. It'd be too much because I don't actually like coffee. This brand came in a lot of different. I'm talking with my mouth full. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
This brand came in a lot of different flavors. So if I do a video like this again in the future, I might like pick up a different flavor of these because the consistency is really good and these taste good. So I'm assuming the other flavors
Cheating.
taste good.
Can't just switch flavors. That's cheating.
It's not cheating.
It's new.
I would make a disclaimer like this isn't new. Like I've had this brand before, because they've got pandan flavored ones.
Pandan?
Yeah.
What
It's
flavor
like-
is pandan?
So this is generalizing, but from what I saw on Wikipedia when I looked it up, because I had some other pandan things in the past, it's like the Philippine like vanilla. Like it looks like a little baby palm plant. But yeah, they're pretty good. They're bright green. Like things flavored with pandan are bright green. Don't.
You're just waving food around in front of me. What do you want from me? Want the rest?
Nope.
Okay.
Shut up and eat it.
I will.
I'm gonna give those a 4.5 because to me they're not a thing that I could just like keep eating like constantly. Like I'd be like a one and done for the day type of deal. Like something to have with my morning tea or coffee,
Mm-hmm.
not something to like snack on. They're really good though.
They're good. I'd have to give it, I'd say about a 3.5, maybe almost a 4. The reason why I'm giving it a little bit lower is it is sort of missing that other thing that needs to go along with it, like either coffee, tea, or like, if not that, it needs nuts or like chocolate chips in it. Something like, it's almost like it's
Needs
banana.
texture.
Yeah, well, it's like banana nut bread, but missing like a component. It feels like, so that's why I'm saying you either need the tea or coffee to go with it to sort of complete it, or it needs something in it if you're supposed to eat it by itself. So it's just like
Fair.
it's really close to that, and plus also it's a little bit too much dry for me, so that's why I have to knock it down a little.
I didn't think it was super dry, but I don't know. To me, it was just very light and airy.
Well, you only ate half of one. Don't blame me. You're waving around in front of me. That's like trying to
Next
torture a
snack.
dog.
Shut up. Next snack.
Okay.
Show your face. These.
Are they supposed to be diamond shaped or is it just split in half?
They're split in
okay.
half. These are.
I was gonna say, how the heck are you
So
supposed
these
to hold
are
that?
milk tea flavored jellies.
Ooh.
On the back it says jelly and cup brown sugar tea flavor. These were also made in Taiwan, but they're, product of Taiwan. Wait, no, that's different. These ones are made in Taiwan. The other ones are made in Thailand. Those are different places.
Yep, I know geography. That sounds like words.
We got heck of packaging.
Are we supposed to have spoons for these?
Honestly, I think they're just like Jello shots. Like you just. Yeah.
That sounds like a very American style there. Jello shots. My guess is you're probably supposed to have those like cute little spoons that are like for ice cream almost. That's what it makes me think of.
They might have come with the spoon. I don't know.
Doesn't look like it.
I said they might have.
It's so cute. What is that supposed to be? It reminds me of like a little chicken.
It's definitely a chicken.
But it's not chicken based, right? It's dairy based, isn't it?
So I don't think you can see. Little chicken.
But it's not chicken based.
It's not chicken based. It's probably just a mascot, man. Where'd you put the packaging?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the packaging? Does it look like it's a mascot?
Oh, yeah, it's a mascot.
What's that? Okay, that's a little girl.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what's the other one?
Milk tea flavored jelly.
Wait, didn't her hair just change color from that one to the other one?
It did.
Consistency. Good grief.
For what he's talking about, we have little person with orange hair.
Yeah, that side.
And little person with black hair. Oh, it's trying to escape the packaging.
It's probably because you're crushing it.
Probably.
Gotta be gentle.
Never.
I feel like if I pull this all the way off, it's gonna go flying across the room. Okay.
So I've had milk tea before. This does not smell like milk tea.
Oh, weird. Okay, that's not at all what I was thinking it would smell like. Ooh. It has a little bit of liquid in it. Don't tip it.
There's a liquid.
Okay, it tastes more like what I expect. But it smells not anything close to it.
It does not smell like it tastes at all.
No, not at all. It's really
Which
weird.
is not how flavor does. Flavor is like a bazillion% taste. I do not have a little spoon. Oh god, don't make gargling noises.
No, that's the ah noise of me opening my mouth.
Wow.
Not gargling noise. It's not a liquid. Do you need help?
Okay, so what I was looking for is I actually, for some fucking reason, have like usually little like plastic spoons on my desk. And I was going to try and grab one of those, but not today.
Come on, take it like a shot, just like you were. You don't have to squish it. Just.
I tried and it didn't work.
You want help? Just open your trap and open it.
It doesn't want to do it.
It worked perfectly fine for me. Here, let me try. I'll eat yours too.
We're just gonna. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's like this now.
I think I know how you're gonna go about this. Yep, that's what I thought. Weak.
Okay.
That's kind of what I figured would happen.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
It's not a bad flavor. The flavor is actually kind of nice. It's very subtle. It's like watered down milk tea. However, that consistency though.
Yep, I knew exactly where she was going on this.
Fun fact about Rebecca. I am a very texture-based person when it comes to food. And my lord, it took everything I had not to immediately just be like, nope! When I put that in my mouth. That was not fun. If you're a texture-based person like I am, just get a spoon. Just eat it in like 2 or 3 manageable little like bites. Don't just put the whole damn thing in your mouth. It's not fun.
Says you.
Yes, says me. I just said it.
I know.
But anywho, as far as rating goes, I'm gonna give it a 2. Because the flavor is nice. It's not bad. Is it something to write home about? Not really. The texture? No. No bueno, not good. Don't like. Go.
I don't know. I'd probably give it around a 3 or so, just because, almost for the opposite reasons. So the flavor-wise, for me, not bad, a little weak. It's sort of, yet again, I'm not the type of person who likes Jell-O. So, because Jell-O just doesn't have enough flavor for me, it's kind of weak. And on this, like for this, it's sort of the same. It's like not bad, but it's missing it. Like if I could choose this or pudding, I'd choose pudding because it just has more flavor. The consistency is different. It's closer to Jell-O, but it's sort of like in that same area where it's not Jell-O, not pudding, kind of in the same area. So that's why I have to knock it down a little bit.
For those of you who pudding means something different, because I know a lot of countries pudding essentially is just what we ate, or it's also like little cakes. What he means is like the snack pack, like chocolate or vanilla, like in a little cup puddings.
We have them downstairs if we want to give a...
I do not want
Okay.
to. I just wanted to clarify, because like on places like Britain and stuff, pudding kind of just means like dessert.
Isn't some places it's almost like...
In some places
flan?
it's almost like flan, which
Yeah,
is kind of
that's
we
what I
said.
was going to guess, yeah.
Yeah. He's talking snack pack pudding.
American, yeah, this is sugar. It's supposed to resemble something close to chocolate, we promise.
Pudding. Okay. Coffee. We have
Very slimy. Coats the throat, yo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more things to go.
Good lord, are we eating dinner?
This is dinner. What are you talking about?
No, I need protein. I need real food.
You can have chicken almond for protein.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree, but I don't feel like that's very healthy.
These are fruit gummy candy assortment in strawberry, mango, and lychee.
Lychee, you mean?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's like lychee berry, not lychee.
I don't know. These are a product of Japan. We in Japan now. I picked these because they looked kind of like those little, like, fruit caviar balls that you can get
that's what I was
at,
thinking.
like, frozen yogurt places.
Yeah, where it's like a really thin sugar. What was that face for?
I opened the package, and there was just a smell.
Let me smell. It's probably the lychee.
So just so you guys know, I'll show you in a minute. These are individually packaged, so I smelled that through multiple layers of packaging.
Or it's just like the general bag flavor or smell.
Here, you get mango.
Wouldn't I want lychee since you're opposed to fun things?
I like lychee or lychee flavored things.
Lychee.
I just hand you the first one I pulled out of the bag.
Okay. You think they're going to be...
I'm going to have the lychee one. Do you want it? I'll trade you. Okay. I'm going to have mango. He's going to have the lychee or lychee. There's also strawberry.
Weird.
They're very squish.
It has pinks, which makes me think of strawberry. So I'm wondering why they have that.
Well, the
color
strawberry
difference.
ones are darker pink.
Yeah, okay. You think they would like color them differently?
These have the oddest smell.
I know, I was going to say. Now it's even stronger. What
They're
the-
also not liquid filled. Like, if you look at the packaging,
It's more like a gummy.
well, they're called gummies, but
Well, yeah, but gummy all the way through.
if you look at the packaging, don't those look kind of like they'd be liquid filled? Like, don't you think? Liquid filled? Those look liquid filled.
Yeah, possibly. Or they're... Yeah, no, it just
So
actually
this is
does.
what it looks like. Not in there. It's
The
just
smell
like,
is so weird.
you know, like gummy lifesavers? It's that consistency, just minus the hole. Cheers. Okay. I can get behind these. So for those of you who have had like artificial mango flavored things, or if you drink like the mango like nectar drinks, it tastes exactly like that, which is awesome.
I like my lychee. Still a weird smell though.
Yeah, the smell is something, but they don't taste like the smell, so we're okay. I would give those a 4 out of 5. Like, I would definitely go back to those. Like, if I was bored snacking, I'd be like, ooh, a gummy. Like, 10 minutes later, ooh, a gummy. Like, they're pretty good. Like, the mango one tastes exactly like the, like, mango nectar drinks that you can buy. I forget the brand name. There's the one in the blue can and the one in the white can. You guys know what I'm talking about. They're at every grocery store in the, like,
Oregon area.
international aisle.
In the Oregon region.
No, they're just, like, next to all the, like, tortillas and stuff.
No, I'm saying in Oregon. You haven't been to other states. We don't know if they're there as well.
Okay. All of these comments I'm making are from a Pacific Northwest Oregon view. Like, all of our grocery stores have them. I don't know about y'all's. If they don't, sorry. I will... I don't know. Let me know. I'll see if I can do anything about it. I will campaign for nectar drinks in all grocery stores.
You crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome to the channel.
Not surprised.
Okay. Give him your rating.
What did I give the last one? I think it was like a 3. So on these ones...
Sure.
Yeah, well, it's because it's the really same consistency, which is nice-ish. It's just a little bit more, like, solid than the previous ones that sort of, like, fell apart a little bit.
The consistency is a lot better than the other one.
It's about the same.
I think.
I think the consistency is about the same. The other one just comes out already wet, so that I think that's what kind of put you off, as opposed to this one, which has, like, a dry powder on the outside. So until you put it in your mouth and you start, like, saliva on it, it's not really as slippery, I guess. But it's also a little bit firmer, which also might help with the consistency problem for her. So flavor wise, it's I'd say about as strong. So it's really a very light flavoring, at least for the lychee. So I'd probably give it about the same. So a 3.5, 3.
Fair. Next one. Sweet corn pretz. Because I hated sweet corn as a child, because it came in the form of creamed corn, which no one's to be subjected to that unless they ask to be subjected to that.
I vaguely remember cream corn, but I don't remember it being anything special. What the heck is
It's
it?
not good.
My bad.
Maybe I'm like the oddball out and everyone else on the planet likes creamed corn. I don't.
I vaguely remember it, but I don't.
But I picked these because it says sweet corn and they're pretzel sticks. We were at one of the Asian groceries that we have, and they just had like an entire wall that was like Pocky and Pocky adjacent snacks. I believe Pretz, I think, is made by the same company. Don't quote me on that because I didn't look and I'm guessing. They're very similar boxes.
Well, I mean, you have the choices of boxes being square or rectangular. You don't really have a whole lot of other choices when it comes to box.
Have a stick. So these are not coated like your typical Pocky would be.
Is it like literally just the stick part, the part that you feel sad about?
Ooh. Smells like corn.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's literally like almost cereal.
But they are wheat flour sticks. They're not corn flour sticks like you would think. These are wheat flour sticks. They're also a product of Thailand.
It smells not bad. It really does make me think of corn, though. It actually smells kind of
Well, it
better
has
than
sweet
expected.
corn powder on it. So they might have actually just like powdered corn and like...
You mean it's a lie?
I told you...
Products would never lie to me.
I told you the sticks were wheat.
Yeah, no.
The sticks are not made of corn. The powder is made of corn.
I don't know. Well, you have like corn-based like burrito shells and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so.
that's made of corn flour. There's no wheat in those.
Whatever. I mean, it could be a mix between the two.
They're not.
Okay.
Look, some might be, but they're usually not. I'm gonna eat this now.
Good. Weird.
I am not happy about this. Do you want the rest of my stick? Please eat the rest of my stick. Oh, no.
It's really weird. That is really weird.
Remember that whole thing I was just going on about, like, I don't like cream corn. Guess what these taste like? They taste like cream corn and powdered Parmesan cheese at the same time.
Oh my god. So I was almost thinking about that. What the heck do you call it for the Mexican food? Where it's, you take corn, you cook it like normal, you put mayonnaise on it, and then you
Elote!
Elotes. This literally tastes like...
They do not. How dare you?
This
Elote is magic, and these make me sad.
Well, I mean, it's like you kind of fast food-ized an elote. That's what it
Elote is
tastes like.
fast food. Elote is street food.
No. I know that. I mean, like, as in
Oh,
Snackify.
like Taco Bell elote.
I guess, yeah.
I'm sorry. I love you, Taco Bell. You got me through some shit when I was growing up.
But yeah, no, this is like straight up snack elote sort of style. It's really weird. Because that's exactly what my mind went to. I'm like, it's
My
sort of
mind
that
went to
weird...
my childhood where I had to eat creamed corn and was sad. That's where my mind went. Just sad childhood.
World's smallest violin.
If you're ever donating to food boxes, don't give them creamed corn.
It's not that bad.
I'm gonna campaign for fruit nectars in all grocery stores and creamed corn to leave. That's my platform. Rebecca 2024. I'm not actually campaigning. I also won't even be old enough to campaign, and I don't want that job.
I thought the
35, baby!
Was it 35? I thought it was like 30.
Nope, 35. I'm not old enough for that yet.
Well, yeah, but 2024 is... That would put us almost there.
That's 3 years from now.
Yeah. That almost...
I'll be 32.
Yeah, that's pretty close to that cutoff, yo.
Yes, but I cannot campaign for 2024 because I will not be old enough.
Okay, I'm not disagreeing.
No.
It's not that bad. They're weird like elotes, but...
These get a 1 out of 5 because even though I didn't spit it out, I took one bite and gave the rest away. These taste like childhood sadness.
I'm
upset now.
Disappoint. Sad spaghetti.
Betrayed spaghetti. Food shouldn't do that to people.
I would... See, I don't know. I'm kind of torn. It's kind of that weird flavor that you're like, I can't really say that it's bad, but
Yes,
it's not
you can, trust
good.
me. Just do it.
No, I mean...
They still will be eaten.
I'll eat it. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I like weird food. It's fun for me.
They make me sad.
I'd say it's about a 2. I don't know. I think I could have to rank it higher than the other ones that have that burnt flavor, personally. And those got around a 2.5. So I'm going to give it like a 2.75. I can't give it a 3 because it's not really as good as the gummies.
Stop bastardizing my scale, sir.
I am staying perfectly consistent, thank you. The ones that are kind of burnt flavor that are just meh to bad get a 2.5. And like the ones that are, yeah, this is good, I'd eat it, gets the 3. And this is kind of like right in between. So that's why I'm like saying the 2.75 instead of 2.5. I can't give it a 3. So yeah, that's where I'm going to set it.
Honestly, these are worse than the squid snacks. I'm upset.
Really? I didn't think either of them were bad.
Cream corn is just a memory of sadness
I
from
mean,
my childhood.
The only thing I can really put that's even remotely close is like elotes, but it's like elotes if you put them in...
Elotes are magic. That was not magic.
Don't get me wrong. I had like
Moving on.
So mad.
We're eating these now because I've already had them before and they taste nice.
You look so sad.
I am, okay. They're called mochi cookies. These are a product of Taiwan. Again, they're made in Taiwan. Mochi is a Japanese thing, though. I know that much.
Well, yeah, but is it only from there? I mean, it
I
might
don't
be
know.
more
Like,
bigger thing.
I believe this writing is Japanese. I just think these are like manufactured in Taiwan.
I mean, it's possible, but the problem is the language for like the complex characters is so close for like Chinese and Japanese because when they were like originally developed,
Yeah, I know.
it makes it kind of complicated. Obviously, this is coming from an American that barely knows any English, so take it
Once
within
again,
a grain of salt.
individually packaged.
You can smell it through, like the sort of faux banana. Full banana. Full
So yeah,
banana.
these do, like, when you smell them, they smell like fake chocolate and fake banana. Which, I am a big fan of fake banana flavored. Like, banana Laffy Taffy
Well, it's not
is my
even.
favorite.
That's
Okay,
a fun food fact.
OG old-ass banana flavor.
Well, you got to be a little bit more specific. We're not saying old banana as in like overly ripe.
Okay, so yes.
We're saying real banana.
Back in when we first started cultivating banana times, we being like white people, bananas tasted more similar to like banana flavored things do now.
Like Laffy Taffies.
Yes. However, plants, when you start like cultivating them and like mass producing them and, you know, not being sustainable, become more susceptible to things like
Famine.
blight and stuff like that. And so a specific type of like plant blight got a hold of bananas and murdered them all.
Or at least most of them.
Yes. And so the bananas we have now are actually like clones of some of the surviving bananas. It's really weird. Like,
Well, it's not
most
only-
of your food is cloned. Like,
This is true.
most of your produce is cloned. We aren't there with meat yet because ethics. Most of your produce is cloned. In, like, the least scientific term, like, way to, like, phrase that is cloned.
You got to also remember though, with like botany and stuff as well, for like fruit, in this case banana, they also wanted bigger bananas so they could sell them at a higher price
Yeah,
per
we
pound.
we selectively bred them and then we cloned them.
Yeah, and in this case, they want bigger volume, more yield, that sort. So you lose the flavor. It's sort of the same thing with, in America, our watermelons. They're very watery, very empty flavor. But if you go to places like Japan or other places, pretty much everywhere else, they're a lot sweeter and they have a lot more flavor. And it's almost because they don't ruin the fruit by making it a higher price per pound. Essentially, they're not getting as much money out of it. It's more for flavor. It's sort of the same thing with flowers. Actually, my mother loves to garden, all that junk, and they get prettier and prettier every year, but they smell less and less, and that's what she went through as her lifetime. So, and it's pretty accurate actually. Like, you'll see huge beautiful flowers and they'll smell like nothing. It's really weird.
So this
Tangent.
is a Wendy's.
What?
We're eating snacks. These are mochi cookies with chocolate chips.
It's like the outside reminds me of what's that American one that's just like got the old lady on it, and they usually come in like double, like two of them stacked essentially, and they're really big.
Talking about
What the heck were they?
The fudge ones come in a red package.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks like they look identical to those, just miniaturized.
Yes, I'm gonna eat it now.
Okay.
So right off the bat, excuse my bit intoness. It does not look like the package at all. You can't see it, but there is a layer of mochi in there.
What's the package look like? Oh yeah, there's no yellow in the middle.
Yeah, there's no like giant yellow, like glorious mochi looking, but there's mochi in there. Like there's a very thin layer of like rice goo.
You make it sound so terrible.
It's not. Mochi is bomb, okay? Like, if any of you have not had mochi yet, you can buy mochi that's filled with ice cream, okay? But you can also buy mochi that's filled with red bean paste, which is really good. Or you can buy cookies that are filled with mochi. Turn it on its head. These are really good, though. They taste like fake chocolate, fake banana. Old banana, whatever. They taste really good. They make me happy. And I needed that after that last one, which is why I chose these.
I do have to get a little bit picky on it, though.
Go off.
So the only problems I have with it, I'm not sure about necessarily where you guys are from and all that sort, but when I eat it, that sort of gooey center kind of gives me two reactions right off the bat, like almost like those Laffy Taffies, which is good. But then it also gives me the thought of like those, what do you call them? The Pops. Where it's like the hard candy on the outside and then you have the gum on the inside.
Yeah.
And it makes me think of that. And then I...
Pops, baby.
Yeah, like Blow Pops, for instance. And when I get to that gooey center, my body almost immediately says, this is gum. Don't eat this. Don't digest it. For the love of God, spit it out. I know it tastes good, but it's not good for your inside. So I get this like natural reaction of, I can't eat this, which is really weird because it tastes good and I like it, but I get that reaction and it just can't help it every time I eat it.
See, I swallowed gum as a kid, so my body's just like, yeah, let's go! Banana gum!
Oh my God, that explains so much. I love you.
We're moving on, because this video is probably longer than I want it to be, and I have to edit it later. Yes!
Yas, queen.
These babies! These are...
Words.
On the back, it's called Seasoned Plums Kari Kari Ume. For any of you who have ever watched any other YouTuber try, like, Asian snacks, they always eat these. And they always make dumb faces and spit them out and be like, oh, ew, gross. These are bomb, okay? And I got them for the sole purpose to show you their bombness. Shaking at you. These are like, they're salty, pickly plums.
That sounds weird.
They're amazing, and I love them. And I get so tired of seeing other people put them in their mouth and be like, ew, gross. Like I just did with half of the things we ate here.
He keeps shaking food at me. It makes me stare at it like I'm a dog. I'm just like, fucking eat that out of your hand.
I'm going to eat these now. I am probably going to make a face because they are an experience.
See, that's what I think of with the other one that you hate.
They're nice. No! That was a flashback, not experiences that we want. Yeah, you stick your nose in the bag and it's like, whoo. Your brain goes, I'm not sure if I want to. And then your mouth goes, yeah, okay, we can get behind this.
Wait, does the bag smell? Like the outside packaging doesn't. Very faintly. But if you smell like the actual plastic,
yeah, the plastic doesn't smell
anything.
Like, I don't know if they just, like, put smells in the bags sometimes.
I'm thinking it's more like the packaging plant. When they package it, it probably it's like perfuming in the entire air. So when it gets packaged and everything, you get a small hint of what's in the...
They very slightly feel almost fuzzy on the outside, and it's great.
Oh, dude, it is totally fuzzy.
You've eaten these before.
I know, but it was a while ago. It was like almost a month or two.
I gave one to his dad, and he hated it. Everyone should try these. Buy these, make friends, try these. It's a bonding experience.
You must submit the pact.
There are pits in the middle of these. So don't just be like, bite, be like, oh no, and try to swallow it.
You keep shaking it. I'm just saying.
Put your own in your mouth. We're going to eat these now.
Yes, do it on camera.
I was trying to be discreet. Maybe it's just this branding, which I don't know what this branding is because I can read. It might be Yamai, is what it says on the back. But yeah, I can't read anything else on here. But they're really good. Try them. Everyone makes faces at them, and they're actually pretty good. Eat them. And if you don't like them, that's okay. We shared an experience.
Rating.
I'm gonna give those 3.5 out of 5.
You talk them up so high, and then you slap them. Not
I mean,
a 5?
on a scale of 1 to 10, that's like a 7. So
Okay, whatever.
they're good. I like them. To me, they taste like semi-salty fruit leathers. Like the good, like, fancy-ass, like, bougie organic fruit leathers. It tastes like a salty...
Fancy fruit leathers.
They taste like a salty version of those. Which I like. I like fruit things. They make me happy. But because of their, like, salty-ishness flavor, I couldn't eat a whole lot of them all in one sitting. They're kind of like a now and then type of snack. Just like, oh, I want a little flavor. Yum. Also, apparently I read the back they have aspartame in them. So if you're one of those people that has aspartame sensitivities, which there are some of you out there, so I have heard, maybe don't eat them. Or find, like, check the labels. I'm sure not all of them have aspartame.
Maybe. I don't know if it's like an active important ingredient. I don't know. Anyways, my scoring I'd say is around the same. I'd say it's a 3.5. It's a good flavor. It kind of fills that role, at least for me. I don't really get the salty out of it. I get a lot more like vinegar flavor out of it. So like for me, I like dill pickles, and it gives a whole lot of flavor, sort of palate wise, similar to that. And as a forever pregnant woman, like eating ice cream and pickles sounds weird, but you still get those weird kind of cravings. And this kind of fills that dill pickle area, but it's a little bit different.
Fun food fact. Salt and acid from, like, vinegars and lemons and stuff fill similar flavor profiles to your mouth. That's why when you're cooking and you're like, this could use salt, but you've already put a crap ton of salt in it, don't put more salt. Add something like lemon juice or like vinegar, and it'll still elevate the flavor without adding in a bunch more salt.
Yeah, that's for
Like
all
if you're looking to, like, cut down on your salt intake but still want your food to taste good, put an acid in it.
Ooh, can I put a disclaimer?
Disclaimer.
For all you blue players in Magic, no more salt. Use this instead.
Yeah.
I'm a blue player. Don't give me that.
We're moving on to our last two items. We have two drinks. We each picked out a drink. He really wanted the one I picked out, so I had to pick out a different one.
I was looking at it first, thank you.
Sure. So the first drink we're going to try is the one Luke picked out. It is pink guava juice in this big old can. 16.9 fluid ounces.
Not sugar. Do I even want to know?
So there's one serving per container, and there are 53 grams of sugar.
Wow, that's actually a lot better than I thought. Usually when you think of large cans, it's like, for instance, to compare it against soda, you get like 230 or you get a ton of sugar. That seems a lot lower than normal. So I wonder what this will taste like.
There's 30% guava juice in this. And it's by Honeybee. I don't know if you can see that. Probably showed the wrong part of the can. Shake well before drinking.
Well, we know it's not carbonated. That's good.
Or maybe it is.
That would be one really big mistake.
It's like poor translation.
Yeah,
It
right.
says-
Don't shake. Uh-oh.
Shake! It's got it in a really fancy glass that I'm kind of jealous of. Like, I want to drink this out of a fancy glass, but I don't have fancy glasses. All of my glasses have, like, mustaches on them.
Hey, what's wrong with mustache glasses? I got those for a birthday
They're
present.
not fancy. Open these.
Says you.
It's like, that's yours, so you open it first. I heard it hiss for a second, and I was like, oh no.
Goodbye, computer. Smells pretty much how I would think it would taste.
Smells good. Do you want first drink since it's yours?
Yas. That does not taste how I thought it would.
Tastes about how I thought it would, actually. But then again, I've had like guava things before.
I think that actually is exactly what I should be expecting, but it isn't. Like when I tasted it, it was like, I was expecting a lot more sugar. And then when I thought about it, I'm like, we even just read off the can. It's got a lot less sugar. I'm kind of stupid.
I mean, I don't know if 53 grams is a lot less sugar.
I mean...
Compared to sodas, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say,
but...
compared to most things, especially that size. Well, even like, think of most, what do you call it? Like, not Sunny D would be the worst. I was thinking of like orange juices even have a lot higher, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Because like orange juice and that sort, and an apple juice in America, they're like almost comparable to...
apples have a bunch of natural sugar in them.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even the other ones, they add so much bloody sugar in America that it's pretty low comparatively. Other places around the world are probably thinking, oh, that's pretty high. We're over here.
This is really good.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not bad.
It has almost like a floral note to it, which I think is the guava. If I remember correctly from eating actual guava, guava kind of has like a floral note to it.
See, I don't think it's floral. When I think floral, I think of really crappy stuff like, what is that? The purple flavor.
Lavender.
The flower lavender. There you go. That's what I think of when I think of floral. And I'm
that's
hate.
That's grandma flavor.
I know, exactly. And that's floral. And I think of floral. I think of this as crap, unless we're talking wine, in which case that's a little different.
He's just mad because I like putting lavender flavor in things.
You're ruining perfectly good food.
Anywho, rating, I'm gonna give that 4.5 out of 5. Like, I could easily, like, just, like, if I'm feeling parched, just pop one of those and drink it all day. I've been on, like, a sparkling water kick lately, though, so the fact that it's not carbonated, my brain's kind of like, nah. 4 out of 5. It's really good.
I'd say it's really good as well. I'd give it around a 4.5 as well. It's really good, but I don't think I could drink it as, like, a normal crack it open and drink it sort of drink. It's got a very like sweet mellow flavor that is very evenly coats your mouth. It's almost something like it's almost special, I guess, comparatively when I like think of drinks to just chug, like crappy soda, all that sort of garbage. It's a lot better.
You want to like savor it. Like,
yeah, exactly. You want to savor it and like drink it for its flavor, not just to drink it because, I'm parched.
To compare it to more of those nectar things I was talking about, because those nectar things also always come in guava flavors, it tastes like a lighter version of that. Like a mellowed down version of it.
I have to say, it's also kind of weird for the mouthfeel of it. It's not like most drinks where you get like flavored water, like with soda even. You can like, its normal consistency is watery. This tastes, or the mouthfeel is a lot thicker. Sort of like, I wouldn't say quite like whole milk thickness, but it is like not the right consistency for like a normal soda or anything like that.
To me, it just has juice consistency.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I'm used to most of my juices I drink have pulp in it, so that's where I get the abnormal consistency, and that's just really smooth. Plus, also, I can't even say any of the pulp-free ones that I've drank are that thick. It's almost like, I wouldn't say as far as milkshake thickness, but it's very smooth. I don't know what to call it.
Let's give it a rating.
I already did 4.5, 4 out of 5.
Excuse me. So now we're on to our last drink, because otherwise we're gonna like wax esoteric about guava juice.
I'm not waxing over.
We're drinking Milky's banana because. Honestly, everything about this just seemed so far-fetched that I wanted to drink it.
See, this makes
This is a banana carbonated drink. Yes, carbonated. That says Milky's. And I checked the back. There's milk in this.
Can I get your water? I'm empty. I'm going to need a palate cleanse to see what the heck this is.
Well, okay, there's not milk in this. There's powdered milk. So the reason I got this is because of one of my very best friends, her family's from Iran.
Oh, don't even remind me.
And over there, they have something, I'm probably pronouncing this wrong, called dulk, which is essentially like a carbonated yogurt drink.
Ugh. It was not that good.
I wasn't a big fan, but a lot of people like it. It's traditionally like minty flavored, which
I didn't get that.
I said traditionally. I don't know if the one that we had was mint flavored.
I don't remember mint at all. That would have made it better. Not
the reason I don't think I liked that one is because it was kind of thicker, like not as thick as yogurt, but like you could tell there was yogurt in it because it's carbonated yogurt drink. This I was thinking, since the main ingredient is water and it's only milk powder, that the consistency might be more tolerable. Plus, it's freaking banana flavored.
I didn't read the name, but that thing like
banana flavored carbonated milk drink. I want this to be amazing. It contains no juice whatsoever. Like the banana flavor is banana flavor.
With the name and everything, though, it may, at least how you pronounced it, makes me think of like a small kid wanting something.
Okay, so I just want to... You guys aren't going to be able to see this, probably. But there is... Oh, no. You can see that or not.
Nope,
but
that's not focused
there
at
is
all.
a best before date that they literally didn't put the date. They just put mm.dd.yyyy. There's no actual date there.
Oh, it's on the bottom of the can?
And it's on the bottom.
Okay,
Damn it.
Whew. I was going to say, how old is it? Please make this actually tolerable.
I mean, we bought it from a reputable grocer. Like, they're not going to keep expired products.
I know, but if it doesn't have it on there, how are they ever going to know?
It expires in 2022. We're fine.
Okay.
I was like, it's a milk product. That's why I was kind of like, why isn't it?
It's also really weird, though, because that's carbonated, so you don't shake, but most milk products you want to shake.
Yeah, I want this to be an experience. Please don't explode.
Boom!
Right off the bat, that is a color.
What the hell?
Will you actually go grab a glass from downstairs? Like, I want to pour this out and show people the color.
Well, I was going to say, you probably want to do that to have it mixed better anyway, so it doesn't, like, separate.
Okay, so we have a glass now.
Mustache.
Mustache, yeah. I just wanted you to see...
That's why I chose a clear
color.
one.
Give me a sec to pour.
That is so weird. That's like almost the color of Mountain Dew, but a little bit off. Like more like Sierra Mist or something.
No, this is straight... You guys probably can't tell because the coloring on my webcam is kind of off. It probably looks a lot worse on your guys' end. This is banana Laffy Taffy colored.
I'm trying to think of different drinks, though. It's sort of like mellow yellow, almost, color-wise.
No, because mellow yellow isn't as opaque as this.
Well, yeah, that'd actually be true. It's a little bit...
Put your nose in that, my friend. My husband. My love. Let's do it.
That is like liquid Laffy Taffy
Yep.
smell. But to be fair, that's like how all of them are. Because you
That
can't
just
get
straight
real
up
bananas.
smells like a banana Laffy Taffy.
Flavor-wise, that's more what I'm afraid of. I hope to God it's not like Dulk.
There's also a hint of like... No, this is a lot thinner than Dulk, so I think we're fine. There's also like an after smell to this. I'm not sure what that is, but you know.
Cheers.
If this video never goes up, I die.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's actually...
Better than I thought.
I don't know if I got a dud, but it does not taste super carbonated.
Yeah, I can certainly taste the carbonation. It's not like pumped full of it like
I'm
your
actually going back a
sparkling
second.
water. But it's definitely there. I can feel it on the tongue.
It's like a very mild, like, banana soda. Like, you know, like, so, like, bubble gum flavor? Like, not like flavored bubble gum, but just like the static OG bubble gum flavor?
Yeah,
That's what this tastes like.
but banana.
Well, yeah, but to me, like, OG bubblegum flavor tastes kind of like banana anyways.
It kind of reminds me of, what's that, like Italian sodas?
Um.
The one where they add milk to it?
Oh, just like
Literally.
Italian sodas.
Yeah, like literally.
You add like flavoring, soda water, and cream, and
Yeah, it's literally like that for
yeah,
banana flavor.
actually, yeah, it's like a banana Italian soda.
Yeah, it's literally Italian soda is what I think of.
It's surprisingly not bad.
What, you don't like Italian sodas?
No, I love Italian sodas. That's
Okay.
why it's not bad, because it's like a banana Italian soda.
Okay. More.
So yeah, I would honestly, that can have a 4. I would drink this again.
But which one, if you had to choose between the two?
Well, I gave yours a 4.5, so between the two, I would pick yours.
Really?
That's because my brain associates like banana flavor with like dessert. Like there's not a lot of non-dessert things that I eat that have banana flavoring in them. Whereas guava, my brain likes to pretend that that's healthy. Oh yeah, you can totally drink this. That's
How
fine.
much sugar's in that? I guess
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
I'll put it down to
So the guava
food.
juice was 16.9 fluid ounces and had 53 grams of sugar. This is 8.45, so exactly half the amount of fluid ounces, and has 31 grams of sugar.
so a little bit over half
Yeah. So this has per volume more sugar in it.
per ounce, for instance. Per
Well,
ounce.
since
or,
I said in
per-
fluid ounces is a measurement of volume.
Yeah, whatever. Per drink amount. If you filled them to the same amount, that would have more sugar.
Yes.
Anywho,
That's probably why it tastes so good.
well, I was gonna say I actually want to chalk it up somewhat to the carbonation, because if you think about it like in wine terms, where you want to have it aerate and that sort,
Oh, I just
carbonation
realized.
helps with aeration.
So on the back it says, new feeling of soda beverage. No caffeine, no preservatives, no corn syrup. It's also made in Korea. That is true. The only sugar in here is cane sugar. Cool.
Dang it, I don't know which one I like better. It's actually pretty even.
I liked the guava better. But like, barely. Like there was other flavors of like the Melty's brand that I would probably go try. Like, you wouldn't think carbonated milk product would be good, but it's
If you had an Italian
bad.
soda, though, I mean,
Okay, I keep forgetting Italian sodas are a thing, even though we keep mentioning them this whole damn time.
I've been mentioning.
Anywho,
Hey, I didn't even get to rate it. God, it's about the same. 4.5. Can't decide which one's better.
okay.
There you go. That's a great cliffhanger. There you go.
So, thank you, all of you. My camera's in a new spot, if you can't tell. That's why my hands are all over the place.
She got such short, stubby arms.
Thank
Can't
you
reach.
for coming to this video. Thanks for hanging out with us. Welcome back to the channel. Cabbage is a bird. We were glad to have you. If you liked this video, feel free to give it a like. Leave me a comment if you wanna. Say nice things. Tell me whether or not Luke should come back. I think he's neat. And subscribe if you want to stick around.
Woo! At some point, we actually have to tell them where that cabbage is a bird comes from. Just saying. Someday. Future.
Stop ruining my outro. I'll see you guys later.